Hello students. In the last class, we have completed exercise 3b. So today we will start with the multiplication of large numbers. So in the multiplication of large numbers, first we are going to learn the properties. So we are learning the properties of large numbers. So now here, properties of multiplication. First one, the product of two whole numbers. So when you multiply two whole numbers, the product will be a whole number. So for example here, 7 into 6. 7 into 6 is equal to 42. So 7 is a whole number, 6 is a whole number. The product is also a whole number. Product means when you multiply, the number will be 7 6 are 42. 42 also is a whole number. So this property of multiplication is called as closure property. So when you, again, if you take any example, for example, 5 into 3. 5 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number. When you multiply 5 into 3, you get a 15. The product is 15. So 15 is also whole number. So that is called a closure property. Second one, here the product of two or three numbers does not change while the order of the numbers multiplied is changed. Okay. Now here, when you are multiplying, if their orders has been changed, there will be no change of the product. There will be no change in the product. So then you can say that for the two numbers, for example here, for two numbers, it is called as commutative property. If you get three numbers, it is a associative property. So commutative property state that multiplying two numbers and changing their order and multiply, the product remains same. So that is called commutative property. That is 4 into 8. So first number is 4 here, second number 8. When we interchange these two, 4 8s are 32. When we interchange this, so I'll write second number as a first and first number as second. So when we write this, the product remains same. 4 into 8 will be equal to 8 into 4. Both are is equal to 32, 32. So this is called commutative property. Means here, if you multiply the numbers in any order, okay, interchanging their places, the product remains same. That is called commutative property. It is commutative property for two numbers. If more than a two, now if it is three numbers, now that is called associative property. Now here, example for associative property, 13 into 15 into 16 is equal to, so first I'm multiplying 13 into 15 here, okay, then I'll multiply with 16, and in the right hand side I'm multiplying 15 into 16 first. Always see the bracket, you will multiply first. So 15 into 16 I'll multiply, then I will multiply 13. So this product, when you interchange their places, multiply, but to the product remains same. That is called a associative. So commutative property is for two numbers, associative property for three numbers. Next, third one. The product of 1 and any number is the number itself. Already you know, when you multiply 1 to any number, the product remains the number itself. So 2, for example here, 243 into 1 is equal to 243 into 1. You can, any number you can multiply with. So 1 is here is called identity. Okay, multiplicative identity they call it. So because the product remains same, the number itself. So 1 is called as here multiplicative identity. Okay. Now, one more example, 32 into 1. 45 into 1 is equal to 45. The product will get the number itself. Next, fourth one, the product of 0 and any number is 0. So when you multiply 0 to any number, you know already, when you multiply 0 to any number, the product will be 0. Okay. So 0 when you multiply to any number, so you can, the product will be 0. You can take any example. 5 into 0 is equal to 0. 13 into 0 is equal to 0. So if you multiply any number to multiply with the 0, the product will be 0. Okay. So next one is distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. Here distributive property means you are distributing the numbers. It means that here, for example, you are splitting this bracket. Okay. You are distributing this bracket with this digit. Okay. So by seeing example, you'll come to know how to do it. So here, the first example is 12 plus 14 into 5. It means that 5 you have to multiply with the 12 also, and you have to multiply 5 with the 14. So 12 into 5 plus, what is the sign in between here? Plus. So 12 into 5, in between there is a plus sign, 14 into 5. This is called a distributive. Means you are distributing this bracket with the multiplying with the 5. So 12 into 5, 14 into 5, but in between there is a plus sign. So 12 into 5 plus 14 into 5. So the 5 is multiplied to these two numbers. So this is called a distributive property of multiplication over addition. This is over addition. Next, if it is a subtraction, here I have given this example, subtraction also. Here there is a subtraction. This is over addition, multiplication, distributive property of multiplication over addition. This is the example for distributive property of multiplication over a subtraction. So now 12 into 5, in between there is a minus sign, then 14 into 5. So 5 is multiplied to both 12 and 14, but the middle sign will change. Okay, so here it is a minus. So this is called distributive property of multiplication over a addition over a subtraction. So we will see next. Next here, sixth property, when the multiplier is 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So when your number, you are multiplying with 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc. The product has many zeros on the right side. Okay. So how many zeros? It has that many size, that many zeros you are keeping on the right hand side. So now here, for example, so here, so many zeros on the, has many zeros on the right side of the number being multiplied as the multiplier. Now this is when the multiplier is 10, 100, 1000. Okay. So here the product will have the number of zeros. So now for example 65 into 10. So 65, but here the product multiplier has a 1 0. So you are writing a 1 0 on the right side of a number. Now second example here, 234 into 100. So you are writing 234, and here the multiplier has got a 2 zeros. So you are writing 2 zeros on the right side of the number. Okay. So next, third number is a 1492 into 1000. So you are writing 1492. It has got a 3 zeros. So you are writing a right side of that number, 3 zeros you have to write. So this is the easy way, so you can remember. So multiplying with the 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc. So now here multiplying the numbers by 2000, 3000, 4000, any number. Okay, so but with the zeros. Okay, now multiplying 2000, 3000, 4000, 15,000. You can multiply anyhow, but by the number, the digits in thousands place of the multiplier, write 3 zeros on the right side of the product. Okay, so it does. Now for example here, so by the example you'll come to know, you'll understand easily. So example here, 845 into 8000. Okay, so here this is 8000. Okay, so thousands place, this is a thousands place, so multiplier is 1000 here, 8000. But what I'm going to do, so simple way of multiplying, instead of keeping multiplying zeros, 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 so what you can do, just multiply 845 into 8. This 8000 I will write it as into 1000. Okay, you are making the product in terms of tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, so 845 into 8 into 1000. Okay, so here just you have to multiply 845 into 8, then keep a 3 zeros front. Okay, so 845 into 8 is how much? 6760 into 1000, so 3 zeros, so write a 3 zeros. Next example is 2345 into 13,000. Okay, I'm multiplying. You can take 100 also. Okay, I've taken an example. You can multiply with the 100, 1000, 10,000. Okay, so I can take 13,000. I have taken here 13,000. You can take 1,30,000 also. Okay, only the product will change as in the number of zeros increases. The product here you have to write the zeros more. So 2,345 into 13,000 I'm multiplying. So only you have to multiply 2,345 into 13, and these 3 zeros you have to write a right side of the number. So this I'm multiplying into 1000. Okay, so this product is 30,485 into 1000. So the product will be this much. So when you multiply, these properties will help you to find the product easily. Means the step of a multiplication will be reduced. Hope you understood this. So for example, I'll take it as, I'll write here 300, 305. This is with the laser pen, so I'm writing. So I'll multiply with the 300. Okay, so I'll multiply with the 300. Okay, so only I have to multiply 305. Okay, I'll multiply only with the 305 into 3. I have to multiply this, then you have to keep these 2 zeros. Okay, now 305. So I will multiply these two first and into 300. So it is into 100. So this product will be how much? 305 into 3, it will be 915. So 915, and these 2 zeros I will write the right of the number. So this is easy way of finding the product. Hope you understood this. So next, so these are the properties of so these are the properties. So one more example I'll take.